guys, I'm Zack, this is the Blu-Ray Mountain, and welcome to my portion of Horror Needs a Hero. When CP and Lee originally asked me to do this portion of Horror Needs a Hero, initially I was inspired and focused. It went a little bit like this. But then I looked over the list of directors that I had to choose from, and the tone changed quite a bit. All joking aside, I think I narrowed it down to two worthy candidates. Let's talk about some horror directors. First on the list we have David Cronenberg. This is where things get a little weird, if they weren't weird enough already. When you talk about Cronenberg, you almost have to talk about body horror. What is body horror? Let me break it down for you. Body horror, biological horror, organic horror, or visceral horror is horror fiction in which the horror is principally derived from the degeneration or deconstruction of the human body. At least that's what the Wikipedia page describes it as. But my gut tells me that you as the viewer want a more visual and original explanation. I give you The Fly, 1986.
Where our greatest creations meet our deepest fears.
Something went wrong, Seth. When you went through, something went wrong.
The Fly is a loose adaptation of the 1957 short story of the same name, and a remake of the 1958 film starring Vincent Price. Now, this wasn't David Cronenberg's first stab into horror, or science fiction for that matter. Rabid, The Brood, Scanners, and Videodrome were all well before The Fly. But here's what The Fly did that those previous films couldn't. It brought back the 50s monster movie, with a modern flavor. The addition of fantastic visual effects. Effects that would go on to get the only Oscar in Cronenberg's filmography. To me personally, David Cronenberg did something with sci-fi horror that doesn't come around too often. Moving on to our next director, I'm turning the focus over to someone that I believe was a true visionary. Wes Craven. Keep in mind, just like Cronenberg, Craven had dove headfirst into the waters of horror prior to the film that I'm about to mention. He had done Last House on the Left, The Hills Have Eyes, Deadly Blessing, and a television film, Invitation to Hell. But the film I have to bring up, Nightmare on Elm Street.
The kids of Elm Street don't know it yet, but something is coming to get them.
In 1984, Wes Craven blew horror fans' minds with a killer that could get you in your dreams. Freddy Krueger, charismatic killer with a glove capped with knives. A look inspired from a traumatic experience in Craven's own childhood. Well, minus the knives for fingers. In the years leading up to Nightmare, yeah, we had Michael and Jason. But as the years progressed, they both sort of became lumbering zombies. No offense to them, but Craven added something new that we weren't really seeing in the slasher genre at the time. A voice. Throw in Robert Englund as that voice and the rest is cinematic history. I mean, without the success of Craven and Freddy Krueger, I think that the door Chucky, Leprechaun, and Pinhead were knocking at might have been closed considerably longer.
But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Horror Needs a Hero. CP and I can't wait to get another episode out for you guys. Also, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and see you next time for Horror Needs a Hero.